Hi, welcome to Miss Matthews' Littlest Classroom. Recently I started working on a Google site for the upcoming year and started creating custom banners and buttons. You can make your own using PowerPoint or Google Slides. But if you're running out of time and would rather just buy them, you can find the link to my TPT store below in the comments. If you do have enough time, I'll show you how to build them from the ground up and finish it off by adding your Bitmoji. Let's get started. First, you'll need to use either PowerPoint or Google Slides, or even both. I'm going to use PowerPoint, but the principles are the same in Google Slides. The only problem with using slides is that you're limited to their fonts. So, in PowerPoint, go to File and New Presentation. It'll pop up. Then we go back to File and go down to Page Setup. You'll need to change the width to 2,560 pixels and a height of 1440 pixels. Then click OK. Just so you know, Google Sites are responsive. That means that the formatting of a page changes depending on what device you're using. For that reason, and if you want to be visible on most devices, you want to stick to the middle. It looks like a decent sized canvas, but in reality, you only get to see a small portion on your site. I'll show you what I mean later. I'm going to use two different fonts for my headers. AG I'm Extra and AG Naps Fix Everything. Go to Insert Text Box, then type in your text. We're going to do a Meet the Teacher header, so type Meet. Change the font to a chunky one or a bold one. I'm using AG I'm Extra for this. And I'm going to resize it to 344. Now we're going to add another text box and type the and change the font to AG Naps Fix Everything and resize to 239. For the bottom lettering, I want to create a rainbow effect with a black outline that's off to the side slightly. So again, go to text box, type in teacher, resize to 375. Now we're going to go to the Shape Format tab. Go to the Text Fill, Gradient, then More Gradients. In the side panel, we'll select Gradients. Change this to Linear, and change the direction to the one that moves right to left and dark to light. And change the angle to 0 degrees. Now we're going to add more stops to our gradient. Click on the plus until you have as many as you want. I want 6. Then click on the first stop. Then click on the paint bucket to change the color. Click More Colors and the RGB sliders. Then, because I have a color palette that I like, I'm going to type the hex color number in here. I'll repeat this for the rest of my colors. Now let's start making the outline. We'll save ourselves some time by copying the rainbow one. Select the text box and duplicate it by either pushing Ctrl+C or on a Mac Command+C. Next, go to Text Fill. Select No Fill, and then go to Text Outline, change it to black. Then change the weight to 6 points. Now reposition it how you like. You'll probably need to move the text boxes around so they fit nicely together. Now you could be done, and just export as PNG, or we can add our Bitmoji. You're going to need to have your Bitmoji extension installed on your Chrome browser. If you don't, just go to Google and search for Bitmoji extension. It'll take you to the Chrome Web Store and the Bitmoji extension. Just click Add to Chrome. You'll need to sign into your account. Just a little note, you'll need to set up your avatar on your phone by using the Bitmoji app. You cannot modify or update your Bitmoji from the browser. Now that that's all set up, let's find a Bitmoji. I like the wavy one. So type in wave and it pops up. You're going to right click on the Bitmoji and select copy. Then go back into PowerPoint and paste. Ctrl+V or Command+V on a Mac. Now resize for your header. Remember to hold the Shift key while you resize so the proportions stay the same. Our last step for building the header is to save it as a PNG or a JPEG file. Go to File, Export, name your file, and then select where you want to save it, and then change the file format to PNG. Then select Current Slide Only, and then Export. It's time to add our header to our Google site. If you don't have one started, not to worry, it's really fast. Go to your Google Drive, click on New, go down to More, and select Google Sites. Then we're going to name our site. You can select a theme. I like the Vision theme, and you can add a custom color. I'll just add the hex color number here, and it updates just like that. To add our custom header to our new site, hover over Header. Click Change Image, and then Upload. Then navigate to where you saved the header and select. There it is. Just keep in mind that Google will try to add the readability adjustment, which kind of washes the image out. We don't want that, so we're just going to deselect it. Now that we have our banner, we don't need this text box, so we'll delete it. Also, you can change the banner type here. I have the banner one selected, but you could choose the larger banner. Let's see how it turned out. Click Preview, and I'll show you what I meant by responsive layouts. This is how it will look on a laptop. That's the tablet view, and finally the mobile view. See how it crops out portions depending on the device it's being viewed on? That's responsive layouts. And that's it. Thanks for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe so you'll be notified when I put out my next video. See you next time.